Yeah. Hey. Hey. Look. It's that backyard barbecue. Hood sermon. Summer smoke hanging thick in the complex. Mama at the window praying over all this nonsense. Dice click, homies posted in the carport. Lil' kids drag race bikes down the asphalt. Old heads sip, tell stories on the stairway. First gunshot had me hiding by the hallway. By 15 I could name every bad sign. First tat, first pack, first flat line. Late night, uncle bumping that low groove. Told me find a lane, fool, let the pain move. I let the drum talk, let the bass preach. Write names of the lost on the backseat. Block had a grip on my neck like a dog chain. Felt God, felt hate, felt wall shame. Every siren sounded like my first name called. Every mural, somebody that I knew on the wall. This my funk turf throne where the pain got sold. Where the cracks in the concrete glow. When the bassline rose, I rose from the smoke and stone. From the cuts in my knuckles to the chill in my bones. It's my funk turf throne. This my funk turf throne. Curbside bloodstain faded to a brown ring. Mama scrub cussing, saying it's a damn thing. Candles on the corner, melting in the noon heat. Everybody posted like they glued to the crack street. I was in the back room writing out a death list. Crossed out names, turned the list to a set list. Thought about revenge, thought about a headstone. Said I'd never be a face on a flip phone. Homie tried to ride, got caught in the side seat. Judge gave him years like candy on a trick treat. He called from the box, said bro really lived mine. Every bar spit blood, let the world find. So I pull out hurt in the verse like a malt drink. Let the snare pop, let the jazz strings all wink. If the street talk slick, I just talk back. Turn a death trap block to a raw track. My funk turf gone where the pain got sold. Where the cracks in the concrete glow. When the bassline rolls, I rose from the smoke and stone. From the cuts in my knuckles to the chill in my bones. It's my funk turf gone. Look, it's my funk turf gone. From the alley light to the spotlight, same fight, same fear in my chest on a late night. Same cops cruise slow when the bass hit. Same block, just a throne and a stage kit. I ain't holy, I'm haunted, I'm homegrown. Heart carved out the hood like a milestone. If they ask where I'm from, point down, say right here. Every scar, every cheer, every tight tear. Daddy wasn't there, just a letter and a last name. Street raised me, gave me more than a past shame. Taught me how to spot lies in the handshake. Taught me how to hear death in the car break. We ain't glamorized guns, we just knew them. Like you know every crack in the floor when you growing. One block radius, universe dangerous. Still we threw dice like the odds might change for us. Sunday, past the Yale fire at the choir stand. Monday, hot wire, young boy with a wild plan. 2 lives I was wearing like a split jersey. One side clean, other side real dirty. In the mirror I could see what my mom saw. Future in my face, so a chalk line cross. Had to choose before the choice made me though. So I gripped that mic like a 3-0. Chill in my
Yeah. Pull up. Windows half cracked. Concrete confession, homie. Yeah. Summer so thick you could bite it. T-shirt stuck to my spine from the heat. Mama in the kitchen trying to stretch that rice while I'm outside chasing stripes up the street. Rust on a hoop, chain that tangle. Backboard crack where my cousin went through. Gunshots echo like the ice cream truck. Kids drop the ball, then they look, then they move. Chrome spokes spinning on a ball rub bucket. Gaslight on, but we still gon' ride. See no dreams in a shoebox stash. Parole on my neck like a too tight tie. Uncle in the den with the foil and the lighter. Eyes roll back, TV blue on his face. He told me, boy, you either dribble or you deal. I chose the lane with the chalk on the base. Coach said run plays, homie said run fades. Court painted right next to the dice. Game clack, crossovers, crosstown rivals, crosshairs. Lil homie got dropped, walking home in his black rim. Rattler Realm where we hang on the edge. Grip that iron like we hanging off a ledge. Either you slam or you fall, no ref, no help. Every drop step just a step from hell. Rim, Rattler Realm where the chain nets yell. Where the backboard shake and the crowd can't tell. We just praying one bounce might break this spell. In the rim, Rattler Realm where we hoop, where we dwell. Game 2-11, win by 2, that's gospel. Blood on the blacktop, sweat in my eyes. Lil' bro on the sideline, coughing in the smog. Said he wanna be like me, I said survive. Corner got cops, corner got rocks. Corner store clerk got a pistol by the chips. I'm in the lane with a palm on the ball, but my mind on a body with a tag on the wrist. Homie hit a 3, crowd scream, tie screech. 2 blocks down, someone screaming too loud. Ambulance siren blend with the bassline thump. Whole hood nods, but nobody speaks out. Half full huddle, we sharing one bottle. Talk about flights out of here, we ain't booked. One dude signed to a junior college next summer. They found him in a crumpled up hood. I got a letter from a scout in the mail, stamped with a school I can't even pronounce. Mama held it up like a church choir note, but I knew a bad foul could cancel that route. So I taped my ankles, lace them twice. Pray to a God I don't trust that night, cause I seen too many halos in murals. Spray paint wings on a brick by the lights. Rim, Rattler Realm where we hang on the edge. Grip that iron like we hanging off a ledge. You slam or you fall, no ref, no help. Every drop step just a step from hell. Rim, Rattler Realm where the chain nets yell. Where the backboard shake and the crowd can't tell. We just praying one bounce might break this spell. In the rim, Rattler Realm where we hoop, where we dwell. Daddy wasn't there, just a frame on a dresser. Everybody swear he was the coldest on the block. Triple double stories getting bigger every year. Meanwhile rent lay padlock on the lock. So I turn that missing into muscle. Push through picks like I'm fighting my fate. Jab step spin, big man in the paint. Either I dunk or he rearrange my face. I feel that breath on my neck, that danger. Every layup like a run from the law. Whole crowd roar when the ball kiss glass, but I'm hearing cold steel cock when it fall. Gun by the tire at the edge of the court, tucked in a hoodie like a guilty thought. Dude lost money on the sideline, bet now he pacing like a coach when the play get caught. He said one bad call and I'm flipping this bench. Stress, chrome grin, tight chest, whole block heavy on my name. I ain't flinch, I fed the flame. Used to wake up to the sirens, cereal on the crate, mom crying. Ash on the table, uncle's lying. Little man, you next, why they still dying? Spray tags bleeding on the stucco, sneak out late. Hoodie smell like gun smoke. Cut class back alley doing jump rope. Chain on my neck, heavy like a sunk boat. OG said youngster choose. Bible in the left, burner in the shoes. Baggy in the sock, cop car cruise. Eyes in my back cause you never know who. Fast forward, I'm the one they quote now. Corner store clerk play my old sound. Same block where they laid bro down. Still see his mama in that ghost gown. Had a little homie want the stripes quick. Told him that rush make your life flip. He ain't listen, hit a night lick. Now he on a shirt and the paint drip. Sip out the bottle, can't feel shit.
Voice getting cold, heart real split. Cash pal taller than guilt is, but I still see footsteps, I built this. In street sovereign, crown made of scars and sin. Bread on this concrete, just to watch the world spin. In street sovereign, cold steel, one violin. If this block gon' take me, it'll do it while I win. Big homie in the chain, that was blueprint. Gold teeth, new whip, that's a school print. Every lesson that I learned, it was ruthless. Ego business, little fool, leave ruthless. Put my tears in a duffel, turn my pain into hustle. Every handshake subtle, every promise had muscle. Ain't trust many, just digits in dope scale. Grandma praying by the door with a broke rail. I was counting dirty money by the motel, thinking every single stack is a motel. Room key to another wrong turn. 2 phones in my lap, both burn. Text from my ex, she concerned, but she left when I crashed and it hurt worse. Now I'm thumbing through the past like a case file. Faces on the wall when the tape pile. Funerals back to back, that's a race trial. Judge is the sky, still ain't safe, child. Couple tattoos covered with a knife hit. Hurt my own blood bubble when they slice quick. Eyes open on the curb when the lights hit. Laid out in my own hood, that's a night shift. Paramedic asking you can breathe. I could taste hot metal in my teeth. Saw my brother in the crowd, couldn't speak. Just a single tear running down his cheek. Since street sovereign, came back with a limp and a clear view. Every scar on my skin like a mirror cue. If you ride for the set, who gon' ride for you? When the chalk line dry and they tired of you. Label call said we love how you talk pain. Tried to package every corpse in a hook, man. Told them this ain't just dirt, this is blood stains. Every ad lib, Echo got a thug's name. Studio in the valley, but my soul here. Same laundromat, same old fear. Mama still double lock both doors. Still flinch when she hear that low roar of a car creeping slow by the stop sign. Her baby boy now stop time. Big face on the poster, block shrine. But I'm still one call from the chalk line. Young shorty on the corner, see knee shine. Heard my verse when he scrolled on his cheap line. Asked big bro, how you make it out deep slime? I ain't lied, told him luck, rage, weak spine. Cause I folded when the money got closing. Did dirt just to feel more chosen. Eyes red from the smoke and the dozing. Still smell lost homies on my clothes, man. Told him right every bruising. That G-Funk Gridiron, 4/4 pressure. We going along with it, look. Parked up by the projects, ash in the door still burning. Mama on the line like, boy, you blessing my head, acting like I ain't learning. County on my back, got numbers on my mind. Homie fresh out, said he ready for the climb. I told him slow down, field full of landmines. He laughed, I've been stepping on the edge my whole life. Big dreams in a shoebox, stashed under dirty socks in a 9. Lost 2 cousins to the same block. Same chalk, same cop with the cold eyes. Uncle on the couch, chain on, half zip. Talking about a run, one more last flip. He told me young king never fumble that grit. But every play here start with some dangerous shit. This that G-Funk Gridiron, blood on the cleats. Touchdown dreams in a world full of grief. We running gold routes out the belly of the beast. Tryna win big while the devil playing deep. G-Funk Gridiron, sweat on the chrome. Every yard game feel far from home. If I die tonight, bury me in these streets. Cause this the only field that ever believed in me. Yeah. Food stamps on the fridge door. Hunger in my gut made the grind louder. Boys in blue ride slow by the corner store. Everybody stiff like they smell powder. Coach said I could wave that flag on Sunday, but I skipped practice for a flip on a Monday. Locker room dream sitting next to the gunplay. Playbook laying in the same bag as the undies. I ain't proud, but I'm honest. Money talk different when the rent late. You can quote morals, or you can quote profits. See the way landlord want it all in one take. Sister in the room with the headphones on, trying to drown out fights when the nights go long. She look at me like I'm supposed to be strong, but my chest feel thin, every breath all wrong. Homie signed up for the army, said he need change. Came back talking about deserts and brain games. Said the hood look mild when you seen real flames, but the nightmares kiss him when he walked down Main. We both on the edge, different countries, same fear. He salute flag, I salute the one still here. He got medals, I got scars that nobody cheer, but the scoreboard quiet, pain loud in the mirror. Blood on the cleats, touchdown dreams in a world full of grief. We running gold routes out the belly of the beast, trying to win big while the devil playing DG Funk Gridiron. Sweat on the chrome, every yard game feel far from home. If I die tonight, bury me in these streets, cause this the only field that ever believed in me. Tell them line that ball up, we gon' blitz through the lies they call up. Whole team scar, but we all up. Red like a gutter, man, I haul up. Whole team scar, but we whole team star, but we whole team star, but we I seen pastors with the same thirst as dealers. Suit press sharp, tongue slick like a killer. Passing that plate like a play action fake. Talking about heaven while they counting that cake. Deacons outside with the dice on the curve. Choir girl sneaking in the whip getting served. Judge in the club with the ones he sentenced. Smiling in the section like the world ain't twisted. So miss me with that clean hands lecture. You ain't at the morgue trying to ID texture. You ain't in the kitchen when the lights turn off. Gas cut, mom crying with the pipe wrench off. You ain't on the porch when the car creeps slow. Lights off, windows up, whole block on hold. Everybody ducking like the wind might blow, but that thunder got names that the case won't show. I ain't perfect, I'm a product and a problem. Heart full of rage, mind sharp like a column. I done prayed, I done banged, I done cried, I done smiled, I done held grown men when they wept like a child. Still they look at me like I'm built for the cage, like the penalty box, my natural stage, like my number on file for an early grave, like my helmet and my halo both broken the same. Tell them, line that ball up, we gon' blitz through the lies they call up. Line that ball up, we gon' blitz through the lies they call up. Line that ball up, we gon' blitz through the lies they call up. Line that ball up, we gon' blitz through the lies they call up.
Yeah. Turn that up. Whole squad in this bitch. Funk Flame Federation. Yeah. 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 Turn that up. Blue rag on the rear view. Ash burning slow in the tray. Mom's praying in the kitchen, now my side twisting fate. Chunk deuce at the corner, homie posted with the chrome. Heart full of rage, tryna make this block my own. Late night liquor on my breath, arguing with death. Got the devil on my line, saying dog you next. City talk cold, tattoo fresh on my neck. Every name in this ink is a price I can't forget. Baby mama on my phone say I'm stuck in the past, but the past right here with a bandana and a mask. I'm a product of the sirens, yellow tape and defiance. Little homies in the alley, whipping work like it's science. Got the plug in the projects, politicking with the lokes. Every handshake heavy, you can feel it in the smoke. I'm a time bomb ticking in some fresh Cortez. Pray God hear a thug more than he hear a fed. Funk Flame Federation, whole squad lit, no patience. Slide through the block, violations. It's a motherfucking occupation. Funk Flame Federation, turn pain in a loud vibration. Every scar, every tryout foundation. You can feel it in the ground when we shaking. Funk Flame Federation. Yeah. Nah, I was 13, watching uncles cooking up on the stove. Saw a grown man die right in front of my door. Ain't an OG in my life that got old and gray, either boxed in a cell or boxed in a grave. So I bang on the beat like I'm dumping on knots. Slide words through your chest like a beam through the fog. Got a burner for the world and a burner for the yard. One spit flame, mother keep the nights from getting dark. Judge gave bro 30 like that shit ain't time. Dropped his mom in the pew like a body on the line. Every tear that she shed, another crack so I stack up every dollar like I'm buying back home. Gunshots sound regular, kids learn the caliber before they learn algebra. Pressure turn to character, hood full of predators. Prayers sound delicate, still we stomp heavy, whole crew fucking menace. Got a cousin on dope, he ain't been the same face. See him talk to the sky like the sky gon' save. I ain't judge him, I just know how this pain misbehave. You either drown in the wave or you surf that rage. Funk Flame Federation, whole squad lit, no patience. Slide through the block violations, it's a motherfucking occupation. Funk Flame Federation, turn pain into loud vibration. Every scar, every trial, foundation. You can feel it in the ground when we shaking. Call it, Funk Flame Federation. Yeah, yeah. We ain't glorifying shit, we just grew up in the middle of it. Either break or break through, feel me? Turn that hurt into hustle. Yeah, yeah. I got enemies in church clothes, homies in dirt. Politicians on the screen selling crack with big words. They don't ride where we ride, they don't cry how we cry. They just point at the crime, never asking us why. Why my brother need pills just to sleep through the night? Why my auntie need a bottle just to talk about life? Why a kid learn duck before he learn how to write? Why a mother hug a hoodie like it's armor from Christ? This that cycle that raised me, bit but I'm brazen. Blood on the pavement, heat in the basement. Any given second somebody getting taken, so I spit like the last breath, breaking out the cage. And I ain't perfect, I'm a walking contradiction.
Yeah. We really came from it. Listen. Yeah. I used to stuff dime bags in my math book. Mama in the kitchen saying, boy, you got that bad look. Uncle on the couch with the glass pipe crack. Whole block smell like trauma and backwoods and gas fumes. Hand-me-down chucks, heel talk on the sidewalk. Corner store credit, old heads with the slide talk. Little homie, run this, keep your eyes peeled. Learn more on that curve than in any school field. Raid hit the crib, cops kicking like a steel toe. Face in the flow next to broken ass Nintendo. Little sister crying, said why they hate us. Preacher talking Sundays, but he never came to save us. Bust past 3 zones, pockets on stress mode. Dreams in the backpack, heart in the dress code. Saw my brother cuffed up, blood on his white tee. Right then I swore I ain't dying politely. Bassline Brotherhood, we came from the gutter, still we understood. That low end love, that drum in the chest, turn pain into rhythm, let the block get blessed. Bassline Brotherhood, if you know, then you know what we withstood. From the first of the month to the day we good, we gon' ride for the Bassline Brotherhood. I seen bullets rip glass like confetti in the midnight. Candles on the curb, mama sobbing in the dim light. Homie hit a lick, now we locked in a brick box. Baby mama solo, 2 kids, 6 ziplocs. 12 on the payroll, snitches on the payphone. Judge see our faces, hand years like a pay loan. Told my little cousin pick a mic or a gravestone. He said both of them loud, but only one take you back home. Paramedics late, so we patched up the gunshot. Blood on my fingertips, praying that it non-stop. Street taught triage, hoodie for a bandage. Every breath he took had the whole block damaged. Some nights I'm numb, other nights I hear sirens. Even when it's quiet, my head's still violent. But this groove in my veins keep the rage on a short leash. Hit the booth, spit truth, let the court speak. Brotherhood, we came from the gutter, still we understood. That low end love, that drum in the chest, turn pain into rhythm, let the block get blessed. Bassline Brotherhood, if you know, then you know what we withstood. From the first of the month to the day we good, we gon' ride for the Bassline Brotherhood. From the park bench hustles to the backstage doors. From the chalk on the pavement to these marble floors. If my dog got a case, then I'm writing his name on every verse, every show, every chain I claim. From the county phone calls to the celebration, we the baseline, baby, that's the foundation. When the choir went quiet and the block misunderstood, we tuned up the pain into something that's good. Bassline Brotherhood. We gon' ride for the Bassline Brotherhood.
Yeah, seaside stories. Block funk Barrage, homie. Turn that up. Lil homie on the corner, crack shoes, chip phone, mama sleep on the sofa. Pops ghost long gone, helicopters draw halos over liquor store signs. We hustle out the shadows, turning stress into dimes. Brown bag in the backpack, tag on the bus seat. Old heads playing cards, ash burning through the concrete. Sirens sing lullabies, late night, wrong time. Metal tuck, heart stuck, pray the clip don't shine. Graffiti on the brick wall, names of the dead kids. Candles in the daylight, wax where the sweat is. Teacher said I'd end up with a chalk line stop. I was scribbling the map out the maze on the spot. Dice roll in the alley, rent due, post loud. Cousin Phil never told, we just stare at the clouds. Rewind that, first time I saw blood on my shoes. Swore if I lived through it, I'll bend all the rules.
Block funk barrage, every day feel like a war, like a charge. From the gutter to the stars, we enlarge. I ain't running, I'm marching through the scars. Block funk barrage, turn the pain into flame and the spark. All this pressure on my name, leave a mark. On the set, I'm a thread in the dark.
Corner store credit, old cash, old town. Clerk watch hands, not face, see the crime. Baby mama blowing up my line for the daycare. I'm weighing out the devil in the bag, trying to play fair. Homie snitch, rumors run fast through the grapevine. Eyes on his pockets, on his chain, on his waistline. Trusting that's the plastic that we wrap around the work. One word, whole hood, put your name in the dirt. Uncle at the kitchen table, line on the plate, saying everybody eat, but they feeding off hate. I seen dope turn genius in the bathroom, ghost intelligence evaporating. Little white boats, judge talk, rehabilitate, then slam down still. Public defender in my life like a bad record deal. I learned more from a fiend with a scar on his lip than from any school desk with a book and a script.
Block funk garage, every day feel like a war, like a charge. From the gutter to the stars, we enlarge. I ain't running, I'm marching through the scars. Block funk garage, turn the pain into flame and the spark. All this pressure on my name, leave a mark. On the set, I'm a thread in the dark. If I die tonight, put my flag in the dirt. Say I fought my whole life, through the doubt, through the hurt. If I rise tonight, pour a glass for the lost. Say we paid for this road, with a hell of a cost.
Prison call from my brother, 30 seconds, bad feed, still echoing his voice, still chasing that lead. He like, bro, don't you ever let him box your soul. So I write these confessions like a hot parole. AP on my ankle, track beeps at the border, still slide to the block, still dance with disorder. My PO talk numbers, I talk trauma and truth. He clocked out, I clock in to the weight of my youth. Lil man in the hallway, eyes big, mouth dry. He seen more in 10 years than they printing the times. Gunshots for recess, chalk for the line. He draw wings on the margin, trying to redesign. I tell him, stack game, stack grade, stack sense. Don't die for a block that won't pay your rent. He laughed, said you rap right, ain't that how you escaped? I said, nah, I still live here, I just carry the tape.
Block funk barrage, block funk barrage. Barrage.
Yeah. It's that Pimp Parade pulse. Ride with me. Sun up, socks on, lace up the black chuck, steam on the mirror, razor by the toothbrush, gold chain swinging while I count what the night made. Crack blinds, see the block in the light haze, phone buzzing while I'm pissing. That's a new bag. Shorty text, daddy, where you at? With a few tags. She say she wet, say she waiting on the back seat. Say she got a friend who tryna learn how the game speak. I'm in the kitchen with the Pyrex on slow heat. Left hand on the fork, right hand on cold cheeks. She on her knees by the fridge, that's a throat meat. Told her don't spill a drop on these coke sneaks. Tattoo on her thigh, got my alias. She moan my name like a stadium. She say she love me, I just pat her on the wig cap. Love the money, baby, you can fall in with that.
Pimp parade post, watch the curbside shake. 3 girls in the back, that's a high tide wave. Money on my mind, every grind I crave. If you ain't talking about a bag, get the fuck out the way. Pimp parade post, let the chrome rims talk. Cold block smell loud when the big dog walk. Handful of ass, other hand in the safe. Whole city know my name when the bed frame quake.
Pull up slow, cherry paint like a blood drop. Old heads nod, say I move like a young god. Windows down, let the dope boy cologne breeze. Chain on chill, but the attitude on freeze. She hop in, skirt height, that's a fast lane. Tongue ring flash while she brag about her past flames. I just laugh, pour liquor on her bare chest, lick it off. Leave teeth in her hair next. Red nails on my belt, that's a tight grip. She ride face, let it drip on a nice fit. Told her turn that ass round, let the light hit. Camera phone out, that's a night flick. Backseat bounce, car rock like a boat dock. Neighbors peek curtains when the headboard toe tap. She choke white mouth, then she grin wide. Daddy, I kill for you. I said, bitch, ride.
Pimp parade pulse, watch the curbside shake. 3 girls in the back, that's a high tide wave. Money on my mind, every grind I crave. If you ain't talking about a bag, get the fuck out the way. Pimp parade pulse, let the chrome rims talk. Whole block smell loud when the big dog walk. Handful of ass, other hand in the safe. Whole city know my name when the bed frame quake.
Yeah, motel key on the ring with the safe code. Old room smell like rubber in the payroll. She on the carpet, heels on with her knees raw. Say she wanna quit, but she fiend for the seesaw. I got a blade in a sock for the slick talk. One call, have a hitter at your bitch spot. I ain't romantic, I'll romance a fat knot. Middle finger out the window of the rag top. She bring the cash in the Crown Royal gift bag. Drop to the floor, spread legs, do the split fast. I slap ass like I'm checking if the brick real. Her throat numb, but she swallow like a steel field. Hotel mirror full of powder and a lip gloss. Ass prints on the glass from the hip toss. She call me Lord, say she love when I choke light. I grip tighter, tell her pray if it go right.
Pimp parade pulse, watch the curbside shake. 3 girls in the back, that's a high tide wave. Money on my mind, every grind I crave. If you ain't talking about a bag, get the fuck out the way. Pimp parade pulse, let the chrome rims talk. Whole block smell loud when the big dog walk. Handful of ass, other hand in the safe. Whole city know my name when the bad fake deck, yeah. Late night back alley, wet concrete. Turn a church girl out with a tongue ring. She in my ear saying, daddy, you the whole thing. I'm in the gut trying to see if her soul bleed, yeah. Hand round the neck, feel a vein thump. Other hand counting out the day sum. Moan in my ear while the bed thump. I nut roll off, then I change drums.
New day, same script, different thick frame. She got a man, but she ride me in his whip, man. Park behind his job by the trash can. She climb on, leave steam on the dash cam. She say she
yeah. It's that C minor sunset. Faded crease khakis. But my heart heavy as a casket, homie. Slapback Streetlord. I was raised where the palm trees lean like they tired of us. Liquor store neon on the corner that was quiet for us. Mama in the kitchen pot boiling trying to stretch that pack. Uncle on the couch, burnt spoon, veins all black. First burner I seen, it was sitting in a sugar jar. Safety off, little fingerprints on the handle part. Pop said, boy, this a tool, not a trophy. If you ever put a shit, mean it, don't do it slowly. Bike spokes hit the gravel 12 deep on a huffy run. Tagging on the bus stop glance just to feel like someone. OG said, little homie, you got heart, you can be something. Then he flamed a glass pipe, blew a cloud, started tweak jumping. I took notes from the worst teachers, drive-bys in a two-door choir made of burnt speakers. Older homies had that gold on their neck, hearts rusted. I was staring at their wrist, thinking, damn, I trusted. Slapback Streetlord, voice from the back block. Echo through the alleys when the strap tall. Yeah, tryna outrun with the pants tied. Every time I blink, see a chalked off asphalt. Slapback Streetlord, pain in the bassline. Prayers in the gravel where the shell shine. If I die tonight, let the truth ride. Tell him I was tryna flip the curse to the good side. First lick I hit, I was shaking, but my face froze. Pistol in my hoodie, smell of metal in my same clothes. Tell her looking at me with a tremble and a wedding band. I was thinking about it, son, where the money hit my sweaty hand. Ran out laughing, but my stomach felt hollow boned. Every siren that I heard felt like God blowing on the phone. Block said you did that, welcome to the big league. But my conscience kept kicking like a rib cage mid-sneeze. Late night, sitting on the hood, feel it still warm, 4 deep. Talking about a future in a real form. One day, cribs on the hill, not the hill of the block. Then my boy caught a stray, hit the wheel, hit the rock. Car spun, glass rain, world turned pitch gray. Blood on my Cortez, white, couldn't kick straight. Held him while he coughing, see the fear through the tough talk. He said, bro, don't let me be nothing but a mugshot. Funeral fit came from the same store as the sack bag. Same auntie cried over him that sold us off her zigzag. I watched dirt fall on him, landed like a drop beat. Realized every win I got was built on a lost street. Slapback Streetlord, voice from the back block. Echo through the alleys when the strap taught. Tryna outrun what the past taught. Every time I blink, see a chalked off asphalt. Slapback Streetlord, pain in the bassline. Prayers in the gravel where the shell shine. If I die tonight, let the truth rise. Tell them I was tryna flip the curse to the good side. Stay pen letters smell like bleach and old tears. Homie writing about regrets after 15 cold years. He said I had a son, he don't even know my name now. Ask yourself, is the legend worth the change now? I'm the one they hit when they need that bailout, when they need that lawyer, when they need that rail out. I made it to a crib with a gate in a driveway, but my soul still pacing in the county on a dry day. Label money hit, everybody calling me family. Same ones that left me at the stand when they ran on me. Judge bang the gavel, whole room got real soft. Public defender whispering like the bill off. Beat that, came back, ink stories on my skin deep. Cross on my collarbone, names where I can't sleep. Talk tough on the track cause I live with a 2-spark, but I still flinch at a backfire in a used car.
Yeah. See mine in my veins, homie. West Side Scriptures. Turn this up. I was raised with a chalk marks, never really fade. Couple homies in the ground, couple rotting in the cage. Grandmama on the knees, praying over my rage. Bible on the counter, pistol under the page. Dice game in the alley, loud cussing at the curb. Liquor bottle in my hoodie, paranoia in my words. Siren song in the distance, whole block on edge. Mama whisper in my ear, boy, you better pledge. Either suit and tie, or a flag at half-mast. Either college on the hill, or a mask in a task. I chose fumes on the freeway, chrome on the dash. Heartbroken, hard-headed, half angel, half trash. Every corner got a code, we ain't speaking in quotes. Tattooed testament across the chest of the lokes. Judge banging on the gavel like he loading the clip. Whole room turning silent, feel the floorboard shift.
This that drifter man in the tree. I write law in the streets, they don't govern on me. I've been lost in the smoke, still I'm climbing the seat. From the gutter to the peak, ain't no break in the creek. Drifter man in the tree. Blood on the curb, but my spirit stay free. The crown or a cage, I'm a tyrant to grief. Every scar that I keep, that's my gangsta belief.
I seen big homie die over pride in the stare. Wrong color in the ride, wrong side over there. Whole set had to slide, now it's candles and prayer. Bandana on the casket, cold wind in the air. You ever stare at your hands, see the dirt that won't rinse? Try to scrub off the sins till your knuckles all split. Still the echo of the past got you clenching your fist. Like you married to the madness, can't divorce from the shit. My little cousin only 10, he can name every strap, but can't spell his own name. Barely add, barely subtract. We fed poison in the projects like it's part of the map. Politicians point fingers niggas while they frontin' in slacks. I done slept with my heater on the floor by the wall, cause we beefing with the unit right behind that hall. Every creak in the night sound like fate when it calls. Either write your own code or get erased, that's all.
It's that drifter man in the tree. I write law in the streets, they don't govern on me. I've been lost in the smoke, still I'm climbing the sea. From the gutter to the peak, ain't no break in the creek. Drifter man in the creek. Blood on the curb, but my spirit stay free. The crown or a cage, I'm a tyrant to grief. Every scar that I keep, that's my gangsta belief. I've been drifting through the night, chasing ghosts I can't shake. Every law that they write, we just learn how to break. If survival is a crime, then my soul in contempt. But I'd rather face hell than bow down and repent.
Look, I ain't glorifying nothing, it's a mugshot him. Every win that I get got a coffin within. Every dollar that I chase got a collar and chain. Every high that I taste got me haunted with shame. I done lied to my girl, swear I'm done with the game. Then I slide to the block when she calling my name. Cause the roar of the motor and the homies in frame sound sweeter than the thought of me changing my lane. But I'm tired of the funerals, tired of the black suits, tired of teaching little kids how to stash in they boots, tired of writing RIPs when I wanted recruits, tired of motherfuckers bragging over bodies they shoot.
Skirt past the church, chrome kissing on the sun. Tattoo prayers on my neck, can't run. Grandma in the window with a hand on the lock. I'm the story she ain't telling when the candles get dropped. Candy paint drip like sin from the cross. Ash on my fit, middle finger to the law. Chain on my chest, got my cousin on the charm. He ain't make it past 20, left his name on my arm. Fuck talks about peace when the rent past due. Landlord with a grin saying, boy, that's you. So I'm posted at the liquor store, phone on mute. Glock in the hoodie, got the devil in the loop. Mama called twice, I declined and stare at the crack in the screen, see the fear in the glare. She say, you my baby, but your past gon' snap. I say, ma, these streets pay better than the apps. Slide in the lowrider seat, rip smoke thick. Oldies from the dash, let the bass talk slick. My homie in the passenger, scars on his lips. Say one more lick, we could really go legit, yeah, right? Lowrider legacy, lock on my soul. On my soul, I'm on the corner where the angels patrol. Where they hard in a chokehold, hand on the steel. Tryna break free, but the chain's too real. Lowrider legacy, lock on my soul. Rolling past the ghost that I still owe. Blood on the pavement, truth in the smoke. Praying this curse get cut, not choke. Jazz gave my brother 20, laughed through the glass. Same week, Pops died with a pipe and a flask. Funeral in court, same suit, same tie, same shit. Every year, different face, same cry. I don't trust love, love duck when it's gunshots. But the set hold tight when the sun drop. Tattoo needles humming like a choir gone bad. Got my area on my back like a fucked up badge. We was kids with a ball, then the ball got shot. Now it's dice on the curb, every roll hot toss. OG said, little boy, don't join this. Then handed me a flag and a half-burnt spliff. I was 12 with a chip, 16 with a blick, 18 in the mix, 21 on the list. Detective at the door asking where was you at. I was sitting in the car trying to wipe gunpowder off the dash. That's facts. Lowrider legacy, lock on my soul. On my soul, I'm on the corner where the angels patrol. Where they hard in a chokehold, hand on the steel. Tryna break free, but the chain's too real. Every time I try to park this ride, street slide a spare key under my pride. Voice in my head like you ain't shit, but the crowd on the block say you that kid. I'm torn between the crib and the hills, and a name on a brick by the field. I'm stuck in between two prayers, one from the pulpit, one from the players. Both loud, pull up to my mama's house, engine still hot. She peeked through the blind, say you smell like the block. I lie with a grin, that's cologne, that's drip. She point to the blood that dried on my kicks. Lil' nephew runner, take me for a spin. He just see rims, he don't see sin. He don't see bodies in the alley by the light. He don't hear mama screaming in the middle of the night. I throw him 20, say go buy some games. hands trying to buy back time that I burned for the gang. Grandma in the kitchen with a cross and a broom. Say every man built his own damn tomb. I got a call from my girl, I'm late, you hear? Static in my chest.
Yeah. Shadow Slide Syndicate. We in the motherfucking building. Yeah. Curbside posted, zipper half open, drugs in the duffel, lil' homie clutching on chrome, face full of struggle, mama praying loud in the kitchen, cross on the wall, I'm out the back door early, can't answer that call, graffiti on the alley say, trust get you killed, I learned to count dirty money before I learned to sit still, Pop said, life short, better eat while it's hot, then he vanished with a glass pipe chain and a knot. Dice game jumping by the rusted out fence. Hundreds in the rubber band smell like stress. Every siren sound make the whole block freeze. We tuck heat in the hedge by the lemon tree. Hard iced over, but the summer still sweat. I keep a burner in the stash like a hidden regret. These crooked streets raise me, they don't raise saints. We press metal to a jar till the fear turn faint.
Shadow slide, syndicate. We move in silence, then we hit. Eyes in the dark on every lick. Hands on the wheel, can't ever slip. Shadow slide, syndicate. Blood on the bills, we still commit. Prayers in the smoke, we counterfeit. Die for the code, we live in it.
Pulled up slow, lights off, engine hum thin, seat back, hoodie low, devil under my skin. Phone buzzing with a text, stay inside just two. I chamber one, kiss my teeth, this what we do. Kick door, crash splinters in the hallway air. Girl screaming on the couch, white powder everywhere. Homie running to the bedroom, sock slide, gun drawn. I see a baby in the crib while I'm snatching they bonds. Cash in a shoebox, pistol by the PlayStation. Little boy peeking through the door, eyes vacant. He looked just like me at 8, frozen in shock while I'm stuffing all his daddy sins into my sock. Brain say bounce, but my stomach say stay. Every extra second hit could cut 10 days pay. Sirens in the distance, blend with my pulse. I tell the kid, close your eyes, lie to myself.
Shadow slide, syndicate. We move in silence, then we hit. Eyes in the dark on every lick. Hands on the wheel, can't ever slip. Shadow slide, syndicate. Blood on the bills, we still commit. Prayers in the smoke, we counterfeit. Die for the code, we live in it.
Egg the trap fan broke, sweat on the floor, weighing out karma on the dusty old scale by the dough. Homie bragging how we ate, talking about rank. I eyeball my reflection in a TV blank. Got a chain round my neck, hard, heavy as lead. 2 funerals this year, both friends, both bled. One from a drive-by outside the corner mart, other from a hot shot, needle right through his heart. Every time the phone ring, could be death on the line, could be a bag, could be a snitch trying to press for the time I sleep in my shoes. Dreams full of quick fades, gunpowder cologne, lungs full of old rage. Mama call my government name with that crack in the tone. Boy, they gon' cage you or claim you come home. I tell her I'm good, then I lie some more. Slide another clip in, aim at the flow. Shit.
Shadow slide, syndicate. We move in silence, then we hit. Eyes in the dark on every lick. Hands on the wheel, can't ever slip. Shadow slide, syndicate. Blood on the bills, we still commit. Prayers in the smoke, we counterfeit. Die for the code, we living in. Shadow slide through the back of your mind. All that money, all that pride. Do you really wanna ride?
Yeah. Every
step on this side, cost flesh, cost time. You can flex for a month, spend the rest in the line. State ID, code, trade, gray sky, thin spine. Your son learning your habits from a visiting line. We ain't heroes, we ain't legends, we just stuck in this shit. Trying to flip lost fathers in the counterfeit bliss. When the hammer falls slow, when the muzzle flash bright, you see every bad choice in that half-slanging light. So I stash one pistol deep.
Whine wave warfare. Turn that shit up. Ride with me. Yeah, sun hot, sweat on my fitted brim. See no daydreams, dust on my Timberlands, clip heavy. Heart heavy, same rhythm, bleeding on the street, still screaming that we winning. Liquor in my cup, mama in my conscience. Every time I slide, she reciting out the Psalms quick, dice game deadly. Homie lost his last rent, still talking millions over tacos at the car rents. Corner store queen, baby hair, brown skin. Wishing I could wife her, but my life loud, wild sin. Chrome in the backpack, notes in the phone app. Plans for a label plus a plot for a payback. Sirens in the distance, like a sick lullaby. I should leave tonight, but these roots run dry. Homies need hope, ops need smoke. I'm the same fool trying both in one throat.
Whine wave warfare. We cry, then we ride, then we ride again. Yeah. Whine wave warfare. We pray, then we sin again. Yeah. This pain talk loud. Over 12s in the trunk, make the block bend. Whine wave warfare. I'm at war with the world in my own head.
Yeah. Lil' cuz on the porch, rolling blunt with a bruise eye. He say they jump me at the party, I can feel my whole mood slide. Phone buzz, hit list, location in a blue text. Angel on my left shoulder, whispering, do rest. Devil on my right, like, grab that vest. I'm in the bathroom mirror, tucking metal in my crew neck. Baby mama call, boy, you picking up your daughter. How I teach about peace when I only know slaughter. Child support late, court date on the calendar. Judge reading numbers like she talking about a passenger. I'm the one crashing, she just see a case file. Still I crack a wry smile, thinking about my kids' smile. My city got me twisted like a liquor store open sign. Half of me holy, other half holding mines. Pulled up on the op block, engine low, mine loud. Saw his little sister on the steps holding homework down. She waved, I froze, finger off the trigger. Drove off slow, music up so bitter. Yeah.
Whine wave warfare. We cry, then we ride, then we ride again. Yeah. Whine wave warfare. We pray, then we sin again. Yeah. This pain talk loud. Over 12s in the trunk, make the block bend. Whine wave warfare. I'm at war with the world in my own head.
Yeah, studio at midnight, mold in the ceiling cracks, engineer half sleep, gun on the speaker stack, I'm spitting out scars, over dusty jazz licks, every bar a bandage, every hook a bad fix, label said clean it up, we can make you chart high, but my block full of ghosts, I can't make they art lie, uncle in the county, cousin in the ground, brother in the halfway, trying not to drown, I pour out liquor for the ones that ain't here, then chase it with a backwood, choking on my fear, therapist talking coping, I'm talking who next, they ain't speaking my I dilate, just speaking from a desk. Still I'm tired of the box that they praying I don't leave. Tired of the block that been praying I don't breathe. Tired of the cops seeing target when they see me. Tired of the ops seeing trophy when they bleed me. I need more than this concrete, more than this cold, more than this gang creed. I need more than revenge, more than these old beefs. But the past keep howling like a dog with a broke leash. You ain't gotta die here, you ain't gotta die here.
Yeah. Hood Haze. Hood Haze. Yeah. Hood Haze hustle. Wake up to the yells through the thin ass walls. Neighbors, baby crying, mama on that glass. Dog bark, siren singing 2 blocks down. Same song every damn day, same soundtrack. Ashtray full, blunt roaches on the windowsill. Gun tucked in the couch where we keep the bill. Sweats on, slide out in the hallway slow. Smell grease, burnt toast, and that bleach from the flow. Old head on the steps talking about his old war. I had dreams too, little homie, then he nod off. Elevator stuck, so we mobbed down the stairs. Past candles and names where they shot Lil Man. Hit the store, EBT on the card swipe. Shorty in the aisle, stuffing chips in a bra. Clerk look away, he from here, he know life. Man, it's corner like a movie with a broke ass star. Outside, dice rolling on a busted crate. 20 on the floor, little kids take notes. One hand in my hoodie on the safety plate. Other hand at the homie, we exchange them jokes. But under all in the laughs, there's a clock in my head. Tick, tick, every time I see chalk on the cement. Mom praying that her son don't end up in a shed with candles, t-shirts, R.I.P. in red, in red.
Hood Haze hustle, breathing in smoke, exhale the struggle. Trying to stack chips, stay out that muzzle. Every damn day it's a Hood Haze hustle. Hood Haze hustle, heart so cold but the blocks they bubble. If I slip once then my life might crumble. Every damn day it's a Hood
Joan back in the whip, radio blast that bass. Seatbelt under me cause the buckle don't latch. Cracks in the windshield like spider web lace. Drive slow where they lit up my cousin last May. Stop sign tag with my homie name still. Lil mural on the wall where his blood got spilled. Mama said leave but the rent's so real. And the jobs ain't calling when you pass that ill. Hit the light, crooked cop stare through glass. Hand on his piece like my face got a price. He don't see the nights that I cry felt trash. He just see a hoodie and a chain roll dice. I pull off, middle finger low on my lap. Can't flash it too high, they gon' call that threat. Trauma in my chest, like a 10-pound strap. Adrenaline rush, but I keep that strip. Phone buzz, lil bro talk wild on text. Need a big lick, I'ma rob that next. Call him back quick, hey, don't lose your head. Once you cross that line, ain't no easy step. Tell him about the homies, doing years on lock. Tell him about the mamas, who ain't sleep since then. Tell him about the days, when the mail don't stop. Just court date, state plate, still no win. He quiet on the line, I hear when no words. Hear the bus screech, hear the old church bells. Big bro, this pressure feel like it hurt. Like the whole damn hood wanna see me fail. I say nah, Lil King, they just stuck in the frame. We the ones gotta paint new walls with our names. Gotta learn how to flip that pain to gain. Cause these cracks in the street don't love our veins.
Hood Haze, Hood Haze hustle, breathing in smoke, exhale this trouble. Trying to stack chips, stay out that muzzle. Every damn day it's a Hood Haze hustle. Hood Haze hustle, heart so cold but the blocks they bubble. If I slip once then my life might crumble. Every damn day it's a Hood Haze hustle.
Seen angels with their halos bent, gold teeth, tattoos, smell like sin. Cry in the dark when the rent past due. Still share the last plate, that's family truth. Unseen devils in the 3-piece suit. Smile wide, sign lines, still hold roofs. Raise they glass while the block raise kids. Different kind of gang, same cold ass grip. Back home, kitchen light, got that yellow tint.
Mom at the table with the scripture bent. Says, baby, why your eyes look lost? Hustle. Hood Haze hustle.
C Block Corner Talk. Tour Tribe. Yeah. Came up with the chalk lines, dry slow. Little homie with a half brick, eyes full of pyro. Uncle in the kitchen, turn the Pyrex to a light show. Gas mask on, blowing clouds out the side door. Mama on the couch, half praying, half faded, saying, baby, get a job while the rent stays shaded. I was out back, stashing bundles in the planter. Told the landlord they seized, that's a dirty ass answer. Old head said, shorty, you can bang or you can boss. Either way, the city tax you. Every win costs, so I chose torque, twist, metal, turn corners for the cheddar. Every shift, every skin, sweater, chrome felt better. Tangerine drop, gold feet sitting sideways. Tribe in the trunk, extra drums for the drive-bys. Finger on the throttle, not the feelings, that was my way. Homies in the rear view, riding in the skyway. Tour Tribe Tango, spin that block like a vinyl, let the pain go. Let it go. We just dance with the danger in the same clothes. Make it look like a tango when the thing roll. Tour Tribe Tango, where the love too loud and the hate cold. If you slide, little baby, keep your halo. Just the talk, just the tribe, just the track. Hit the dice game, collar still on. Bless a couple rocks, said the Lord, no, we still wrong. I laughed, but my stomach did a backflip. 2 straps, 1 soul on some half man, half brick. My brother took a bullet, left his t-shirt maroon. Sirens on loop like a fucked up tune. I was standing in the hallway, hands smelling like powder. Told God, if you real, better talk a little louder. Started talking to the mirror like an enemy. Why I gotta keep a body on my memory? Why my mama got a photo full of felonies? Clipped our faces like we born for the penalties. But every time I try to quit, that phone ring. Fiends say you need a fix, that's a door ding. That's a tank full, that's my son with some new kicks. That's my girl with the braces, she ain't had some school pics. So I talk through the guilt, twist steel through the sunrise. Tribe full of wolves, but we cry when our son dies. Hard in the headlock, mind doing limbo. Drum on the floor, now we dancing with the sin, bro. Tour Tribe Tango, spin that block like a vinyl, let the pain go. We just dance with the danger in the same clothes. Make it look like a tango when the thing grows. Tour Tribe Tango, where the love too loud and the hate cold. If you slide, little baby, keep your halo. This the talk, this the tribe, this the tango. Tribe when it hurt, tribe when you bleed. Tango with the curves, just to feel free. Short fuse, long clip, that's a bad math. Judge looking at my file like a laugh track. Public defender smelling like the feet in a thrift suit. Told me take the deal or they plant me in a steel room. But I got a man drawing cars on his homework, saying this your daddy with the wide smirk. He don't know the same chrome, put me on a cold perch. Same grind, pay for every birthday and old shirt. Baby mama texting that she tired of the raid lights, tired of the late nights, tired of the stage fright. Every knock on the door make a chest flop. Every moan from the pipe sound like next cops. I told her one more flip, I'ma exit. She said you been saying that since the Lexus. Now I block my blood, I'm the plug and the target. Only way out this bitch is a grave or a pause. So I pray in the fucking seat belt halo. Hands on the wheel for my soul.
Yeah. Chrome nerves, cold heart, but the asphalt still talk to me. Listen. I was raised where the chalk lines dry in the sun. Mom's praying in the kitchen while we cleaning the guns. Park Buick out front, trunk heavy as guilt. Whole block smelling kush, burnt rubber and milk. Old heads on the porch still preaching that code. Keep your mouth, keep your mind, keep your hand on the road. But I'm knee deep, speeding in the cheap two-door. Heart beating like a kick when it slam on the floor. County check late, so the rent got a target. Landlord at the door talking loud, trying to bargain. Pop left it and leave, not a note, not a card. Only thing that he taught was survive when it's hard. Tag on my sneakers, but the heater paid in full. Pocket full of short lines, dreams full of bull. But I still see a way through the smoke, through the sirens, through the fiends on the fence, trying to trade for a guidance. Asphalt, anthem, assault. Streets sing pain, we exalt. Every crack in the concrete call. I put my life in this wall. Asphalt, anthem, assault. Steering while I wrestle my faults. If I die on this block, I home. That curve like a ghost that tone. Lil homie on the corner, only 12 with a pack. Say do it for his sister cause her spine all cracked. She been stuck in that chair since the drive-by hit. When they missed who they wanted and they sprayed off fence. I remember blood splash on the rusted gate. Siren sound like the devil when he coming too late. And we still outside, passing bottles and threats. Laughing loud, but the laughter just cover regrets. County bus ride, judge looking down like a god. Public defender nod off while they read my charge. Possession with intent, like they know what I meant. I just wanted something warm, something more than the rent. I see my reflection in the courtroom glass. Gold tooth, dead eyes, fake cry, real mask. Mama cry quiet, purse held tight on the lap. Whole life in that bag, plus my fate in her hands. Asphalt, anthem, assault. Streets sing pain, we exalt. Every crack in the concrete talk. I put my life in this wall. Asphalt, anthem, assault. Steering while I wrestle my faults. If I die on this block, I home. That curb like a ghost that tone. You ever felt your best friend fade to a rumor? 1 week y'all ride, next week just a shooter. Heard he switched for a chain, new click, new slang. Now he pointing at my name just to clear his stain. I ain't hard, I'm hurt, that betrayal run deep. Used to share one plate, now we playing police. I load rounds in the dark, thinking nights we was broke. When we split one coat, on the walk to the stove. Now the same block, watch while we aim, while we plot. Kids hopscotch, chalk right over the spots where we dump our mistakes in the drains with the rain. But the gutter spit it back, you can't wash out the pain. I keep talking to the sky, but it feel like a roof. Low leaking every secret that I stuffed in my youth. Every time the sirens pass, I can taste my fear. Metal on my tongue, like the pistol in my ear. Asphalt, anthem, assault. Streets sing pain, we exalt. Every crack in the concrete talk. I put my life in this wall. Asphalt, anthem, assault. Steering while I wrestle my faults. If I die on this block, I home. That curb like a ghost that taunts. Mama on the porch, yeah, boy, stay in the house. But the house feels small, like the walls on my chest. So I pace that curb to the pain confess. Yeah.
Yeah. Chrome Cipher clash, homie. Look. West Side Scripture. Blood on the page. I was raised with the chalk lines curved like question marks. Auntie on the porch, ash flicking in the dark.
Liquor store neon on my mama's tired face. Pops in the county, state numbers on the gate. Cousin hit the county too, came back cold. Eyes like empty shells, 30 years old. He said, "Lil' man, in this jungle, you either eat or get ate." So I'm bagging up grams while she praying for grace. Old heads on the corner, talking about the Panthers. Now they run errands for the neighborhood cancer. Same block, same plots, different color bandanas. Same black van, same flash from the cameras. I learned math off a digital scale. Learned faith every time that a deal didn't fail. My teacher tried to tell me I was destined for a sale. I told her, bitch, I'm destined to own the whole hotel. Gun in the glove box, Bible in the dash. I've been out here running numbers, running from my past. Every call could be the last one I answer. Every knock could be a op or a pastor.
Clip on my hip, whip full of gas. Heart full of rage, still hoping it'll pass. God in my ear, devil in my glass. Two voices in my head when I mash on the gas like
Chrome Cipher clash. Every bar that I spit like I'm dumping a mag. Every code that we speak gotta slip through the cracks. It's that soul on the curb, mind under attack. Chrome Cipher clash. I'm just reading out the streets like a polygraph. Every scar on my skin, that's a paragraph. If they decode this pain, they might not make it back. I was scribbling the plan on a food stand folder. Baby mama stressing, little man on her shoulder. Diapers on the floor next to empty shell cases. Court letters piled with the old gas statements. Homie in the casket, kitty in his baby's hands. Candy at the repast, tears on the paper plates. Preacher keep preaching by the promised land, but all I see is new cops, same yellow tape. I done slipped through the sweep, dodged that raid, jumped out the back door, barefoot, heart in my face, hopped the fence, tear skin. Smell that fear, heard them boots on the gravel like they right my ear. Mom calls, says she tired of the night calls. Every time the phone rings, she expect the worst. I keep saying I'ma chill, I'ma pipe down, and I'm right back, eyes peeled, hand on the purse. I watch my little bro trade his hoop dream for a heater. Coach used to say he could've been in the arena. Now he in the alley with a beam on a beater. Same phone server, but he cross lines deeper. I got enemies that look like my reflection. We chew the same food, share the same intersections. Difference is I'm trying to turn this pain into weapons. They trying to turn a quick flip into lifelong sentence.
clip on my hip, whip full of gas. Heart full of rage, still hoping it'll pass. God in my ear, devil in my glass. Two voices in my head when I mash on the gas like
Chrome Cipher class. I've been talking to my son through a scratched up screen. He say, "Daddy, why the homies call you by a code name?" How I tell him that the world treat us like ghosts, so we speak in secret just to keep from getting smoked. He's showing me report cards, letters on the cam. I'm out here with a burner letter with my gang. He talking about a science fair, I'm talking about a lick. Trying to fake a smile while I load another clip. Text from my plug, text from my girl, one say hurry up.
Yeah. Turn it up a little bit. Like side stories. Real life. Real time. Hey, yeah. Mama counting crumpled dollars on the stove like big dreams in the shoebox, tied tight, hand-me-down chucks. Holes in the tongue, learn math in the trap, how to stretch every crumb. Early morning sirens, lullabies at night. Cops hit the corner, boys vanish out of sight. Homie sold soap in a sandwich bag, swore was weight. Got stomped by the block, learned fast what's fake. I seen blood on the pavement, dry to rust. Homie took 3, turned the curb into dust. Revenge in their eyes, but that cycle got teeth. You chase that dragon, you feed it your peace. Uncle on the couch, ass burning through the sheet. Promise after promise that he never gon' repeat. But a twitch in his fingers say the monster's still near. You smell that shame in the room like beer. So when that hunger hit hard and the rent passed due, you either fold, chase a car, or let the block claim you. It's that gangsta groove, Gambit. Yeah. Roll the dice, lose a life, can you stand it? From the gutter to the glam, still frantic. All this pain on the beat, make it classic. Gangsta groove, Gambit. Risk it all just to say that we had it. Every shot, every move, let them panic. This that gangsta groove, Gambit. Yeah.
Project hallway smell like smoke and bleach. Bible on the dresser, but it feel out of reach. Lil' cuz with a burner in his backpack, twitch, scrolling on his phone, plotting who to hit. He say, big bro, they respect, only fear. I say they respect who survive every year. He laugh, say I'm washed, too old for the game, but I see fresh faces get framed, no name. I watch a good girl flip to the fast lane. Only fans of the block selling body for the cash gain. She posts little quotes about loving herself, then cry in the tub, track marks on the shelf. Homie with a bid still paying on his pride. Repo man lurk every time we ride. Pictures on the gram got him looking like a king, but the call from the bank make his heartbeat sting. Got a cousin in the county on a petty little case. Judge through the book when he saw his face. Same crime, different skin, you can guess who walked free. System rigged like dice on the street. So when that crowd look close and your heart feel cold, you either sell your soul or you break that mold. It's that gangsta groove, Gambit. Roll the dice, lose a life, can you stand it? From the gutter to the glam, still frantic. All this pain on the beat, make it classic. Gangsta groove, Gambit. Risk it all just to say that we had it. Every shot, every move, let them panic. This that gangsta groove, Gambit. So every coffin on the block look the same size. Don't matter who you was, what you idolize. You can flex on the gram, throw bands in the club, still end up chalk lines on the rug. Is it worth it? All that flex, all that hurting. Yeah. I done tucked little pistols in the stroller by the swing. Smile for the neighbors like it ain't a thing. Heart full of rage, but my baby need lunch, so I gamble my freedom on a quick little one. OG on the porch say you moving too wild. Them quick big licks cost more than they style. You stack slow, live long, let the rest unhold. It's that gangsta groove, Gambit. Roll the dice, lose a life, can you stand it? From the gutter to the glam, still frantic. All this pain on the beat, make it classic. Gangsta groove, Gambit. Risk it all just to say that we had it. Every shot, every move, let them panic. This that gangsta groove, Gambit. This that gangsta groove, Gambit. Oh, gangsta groove, Gambit. Oh, gangsta groove, Gambit. Oh, gangsta groove, Gambit. This that gangsta groove, Gambit. Yeah, Empire Echo. Still ringing. Listen. Curbside conference, chrome spin, sun low. Black hoodie band logo. Eyes red, move slow. Cash in the crown roll bag. Tuck near the ash in the tray. Yeah, cousin on the corner with the flag. Same color as the blood on his J's. Yeah, graffiti on the wall, spell rules. But the rules get ripped in the rain. Old head dice game in the alley. Still laughing with a bullet in his leg bone. Pain. Mama at the stove, count stress. Stretch food, stretch face, stretch rent. Me at the peephole, watch threats. Learn early how the whole block bent. 3 missed calls from the plug. 2 more knocks at the door. 1 wrong move, they flood. Your whole life painted on the floor. I seen homies turn fossil in a week. Mugs on shirts, candles in the street. Car wash for the coffin. Same ones that crossed them there, front seat. Empire Echo Enforcer. I carry what the block can't say. Every shot, every shot, I turn that into wave after wave. Empire Echo Enforcer. You hear us when the sirens fade. All that hurt, all that hunger, I push it through the beat, through the bed. Yeah. Park bench therapist talking to the ghosts in my glass.
brown liquor swing in my veins. Heartbeat drum in my past. Gun under hoodie in the photo. Family cookout for his grand fake cheer. Uncle talking about peace with the same damn pistol by his beard. My brother did summers in the cage. Tattoo line like a storyboard map. Came home, same corner, same chains. Just swap, stay boots for the trap. Lil homie spraying on the fence. Angel wings, halo off center. White chalk body with a grin. He ain't even make it to December. I was writing names on the margins. School book stained with the news. Teacher talking future goals. I'm thinking who gon' die, me or you? Yeah. Judge with a robe and a smile. Talk slick about choices we made. Never seen a rent past due. Lights cut, cousins in the raid. Empire echo enforcer. I carry what the block can't say. Every shout, every shot, I turn that into wave after wave. Empire echo enforcer. You hear us when the sirens fade. Push it through the beat, through the pain. Yeah. I ain't here to glorify a grave. I'm here to make the name stay loud. Even when the candles all fade, we still marching through the crowd. Every verse another face I save from disappearing in the cloud. Empire echo enforcer. I'm the thunder for the proud. Saying Empire echo enforcer. The block can't say. Every shout, every shout, every shout, every shout. Turn that into wave after wave. Empire echo enforcer. Hear us when the sirens fade. Sirens fade, sirens fade. All that hurt, all that hunger. Push it through the beat, through the pain. It's that railroad wrecking on, huh? All that rubber you burn, gotta pay for it sometime. Chrome lips spinning on a cutthroat lane. Whole block smell like gas and pain. Mama in the window, eyes red, still praying. I'm riding with a trunk full of fucked up plans. Back seat full of homies that be half insane. Laugh loud in the day, low rounds when it rain. Talk tough on the turf, type death on the neck. Same dudes never slid, never paid one debt. I was 13, seen a body in the chalk white dust. Saw brains on the curb, learned fast who to trust. Uncle in the kitchen with a pipe and a crust. Try to tell me get a job, then he shorted my cut. Hypocrite hustler, pastor with a pocket full of drug money customers. Side bitch sniffing off the Bible on a dresser. I'm sitting on the porch with a fully loaded pressure. Hell in my lungs, little angel on my left. Devil in my DM talking about one more step. I was raised on revenge as a second religion. First one was hunger, last one was prison. Caught a case, judge looking like a ghost in a wig. Feds reading off text, every word that I did. Tap lines, still lines, say I'm done with the shit. But my heart start beating when I'm clutching the grip. Leather on the wheel, feel the city in my palms. Every pothole talk, every siren is a song. I'm married to the madness, but I'm cheating with a calm. Hit the lick, then I listen to my heartbeat drum. Rim road reckoning, all this rubber on the road, shit's echoing. You can hear it in the hall when the doors swing. Every lie, every drive, every dope dream. Rim road reckoning, when the metal meet the moon, that's a reckoning. Every mile that we ride, gotta detonate. Every spin on these rims, got a sentence in it. Yeah, late night fiend scratching at the screen door glass. Nails on a mesh like a demon trying to pass. He say he got a story, I say fuck your past. He say he got a kid, I still tax his ass. Cold-hearted and maybe, but the world raised that.
Pops left a note, never came straight back. Only time he wrote was on a county jail pass. Said, son, run game, never let him see you sad. So I ran game to the game, ran me. Every chain on my neck feeling heavy as a plea. Homie hit my cell, said he heard they want me. Whole line went quiet like the cops on 3. Paranoia in the pillow, I can't trust sleep. Dreams full of gunshots in a bloodstained Jeep. Woke up with my palms on a 45 heat. Even in my own bed, I don't feel that free. Baby mama in the kitchen with the crib on hip. Told me either you a father or you full of this shit. I said I'm doing all this dirty just to give him some chips. She said he don't need them Jordans if you die for the fit. That hit deep like a bullet through the backseat glass. I remember being broke, getting laughed in class. Teacher said you a problem, you'll end up trash. Now I'm rich in my sins, still pouring my past. Still hear that chalk scrape, see that body in the street. Still smell burnt rubber when I close my teeth. Still think of all the bodies that I almost meet. With my finger on the trigger over dumbass beef. I'm addicted to the high of a gamble on life. To the hum of the engine when we slide at night. To the flash of a muzzle, to the run from the lights. But I'm tired of my son only knowing me by sight.
Railroad reckoning.